what is my original intention? Like when, like why did I want that thing that I want to achieve? And when I remember that, it just gives me so much motivation. And I'm like, oh wow, okay. That's not like me at all. I am confused about my life direction. I just officially graduated college as of like today, right? Right now is Monday. Today I am filming this. And I have no idea what I'm doing, what I'm going to do. I studied music at Berklee College of Music. Specifically, if you want to know my degree, if you want to know, about Berklee College of Music, my major is called professional music. And professional music is a very, very cool degree that you don't find in a lot of schools. It is a degree where you can kind of mix and match the different majors in school. Also, I'm drinking yerba mate. Trying to get a little caffeine in my body so that I don't feel like lazy all the time. But should I move myself a little further away from the thing? So, oh yeah, by the way, I'm shirtless. Not because I'm trying to seduce anybody, but simply because I just woke up. And it's like 12 o'clock right now, so yeah. You see like what my schedule is, right? So it is very, very whatever. But anyway, okay, so going back to school. So my degree is professional music. And it's a degree where you can mix up to 3 different majors in Berklee. The purpose of the school, like the name suggests, is to prepare musicians for their professional career life. Hence, it's called professional music. And in order to survive as a musician, you can't just be good at one thing. Like, you have to know a little bit of business, you have to know a little bit of singing, a little bit of, this and that. So, so school offered this option to allow students like me to really pick different stuff. Now, the reason why I chose professional music as a degree is not because I wanted to, prepare myself professionally. It's because I have a lot of interests, and so I picked songwriting, music production, and I think jazz theory as my concentrations in the major. And the major also comes with a music business, some required classes. So these 4 stuff are things that I really enjoy learning. And also, and then of course, I went to Berklee because I wanted to be a star. I want to be famous, because I have always loved being on stage. As a kid, I was those show kids. I was always on the stage performing in theater, singing in choir, or and luckily when I was a kid, I was always picked for the lead role. So I think that I just really want that. I enjoy it. So, however, of course, the road to fame is not that easy, as I now realize, especially now when the pandemic's hit. So yeah, now here I am. I just recently moved to New Haven, Connecticut. Why am I here? Not because of anything. It was because I finished my lease in Boston. there was a car. I finished my lease in Boston this past May, and I still had one more semester left. And since everything is online, it really doesn't matter where I am. I didn't want to, continue a lease for another year, knowing I'm gonna graduate in like 3 months. So, my sister had an apartment here in New Haven, and so I was like, okay, well, she and her boyfriend are planning to move back to New York City. So, there's this apartment, it's huge, it's cheap, and it's month to month. So I was like, okay, cool, I'll move here. So, so now I'm here, New Haven, Never imagined I would live in New Haven, but, life takes you to places, where it's the most unexpected. So it leads me to now, the current moment. I don't know what I'm doing. I have like no online presence. I mean, I used to hate social media. I have like 380 followers on Instagram, maybe like 20 followers on TikTok, like 15 subscribers on YouTube. So it's really difficult to have a performing career with so little online presence because, it's all about the, how many followers you have today in today's world. So, yeah, it gave me a little anxiety because I was like, oh my God, I have nothing. So, yeah, that's kind of the reason why I started this channel because, first of all, it's a necessary evil if I want to have a performing career. Second, I enjoy, making content. I enjoy filming. I enjoy, doing things like this. And I enjoy connecting with people. So, yeah, this is kind of the reason why I'm making this video. Now, what am I gonna do today? Well, here's the thing. I'm not gonna plan my content because I think that's very inorganic. And one really, really good aha moment I have over this summer is that only invest as much as how much you're getting in return. Meaning, if you're not getting much in return, then probably don't invest your entire life saving. I mean, how many times have we heard stories like, oh my God, I have this restaurant business and, I invested my entire life saving into this restaurant business. And then turn out this restaurant is failing and is not making money and, you lose all of your life saving. So here's the thing, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I have a few ideas because here's the thing, okay? I wanna be famous. I don't know how to healthily live with it because fame is not gonna bring you happiness, right? But I wanna be on the stage. I wanna perform. Oh, yeah. I've been reading Eckhart Tolle. Have you heard of Eckhart Tolle? If you have, great for you. If you haven't, check him out. He is like a spiritual teacher, spiritual leader, and he has written a few books that I really, really enjoy. And Oprah has called the book my favorite book ever. One of them is called The Power of Now. The other, it was called A New Earth or The New Earth. I don't know. But anyway, I've been reading them and it really connected with me. In my personal opinion, the gist of the book is being aware without thoughts. Meaning, truly connect with our senses, truly be in the moment without thoughts. Because thoughts take us away from the present moment. So I am just trying to practice that because it connected with me because, of course, you know, if you're not living in the present moment, then what are you doing? And we can all agree. I mean, like right now, I think, you know, we all agree that be in the present, be present, be in the moment. But that requires no thinking. Thinking is a good tool, but it shouldn't be who we identify with. But anyway, that's what I'm trying to do, and performing gives me that space, and it makes me feel like I can't truly be in the present, because, you know, when you're on stage, you cannot be taken away by your thoughts. If you get distracted, maybe you're gonna forget what you're gonna say next. Maybe you're gonna get if you get, you know, like taken over by your nervousness or anxiousness, you're gonna feel you're just gonna mess up, you know. So when I'm on stage, I feel very alert. Yeah, very alert. And that, you know, being alert has actually helped me, because that's actually what meditation to me right now is all about, right? We have this idea of like meditation being like you know, all peaceful and stuff, but no, meditation is about being alert. So that's what I am trying to do, right? Having a camera in front of me makes me alert, because, you know, I'm recording what I'm saying. So I really want to like do makeup, because I really need to get my fashion game down. You know, like I've noticed, you cannot survive in this world, at least in the entertainment world. That's what I'm referring to. You can't have a successful career if your fashion game is not down. And not by fashion game, I'm not talking about like couture or whatever, but there needs to be a message throughout your entire brand. When we're talking about branding, you know, it's about brand, right? So right now, really, I'm just trying to build a brand, and that's authentic. That is truly me, and this is my journey. I'm trying different things and trying to figure out, you know, what is my music about? What is my voice about? You know, how about my personality? And yeah, that's kind of like, you know, what I'm trying to do. So, like Eckhart Tolle said, you know, everything happens for a reason. And the fact that you click open this video means, you know, we're meant to connect. And maybe you are also in the same journey. Maybe you're an artist and you're trying to have a career on social media and you have no idea how to do it. Likewise, I have no idea how to do it. Maybe you're a musician and you want to learn how to start songwriting, you don't know how to do it. Hey, you know, this channel will be for you, because, you know, I'm going to be writing songs. I'm going to be editing, producing, I'm going to be dancing, I'm going to be working out. I'm going to be like the YouTube Kim Kardashian, literally showing every single part of my life for you guys. I just need to ask well, first of all, there are a few things I need to figure out. First of all, the street traffic, and it's so loud. I don't know how to deal with it. I don't think you guys mind. Maybe I should bring my boyfriend up, but, you know, he's very shy, so... Ooh, I'm gonna talk about my relationship with my boyfriend, too. So, I mean, there's just so much, because I believe everybody's life is honestly so eventful. I know my boyfriend constantly tells me, I don't have anything eventful happening in my life. I'm like, okay, sure, yeah, sure. I believe truly everybody's life is so entertaining. And there is no reason to fake anything, to plan anything, because life is just so eventful. Life is content in itself. And this is my attempt to kind of capture it. I like it. I really like it, because I like talking, you know, and I have a personality and I like to express it, and, you know, this is my way of expressing it, and hopefully, you know, I will keep this up, because I do have a tendency to I have a tendency to give up on things. You know, literally yesterday, me and my boyfriend, we were talking, and he was asking. We were talking about books. Wait a second. Let me take a sip. Let me take a sip. He was asking me, so like, what is your process of reading books? And I'm like, what is that question? I don't get that question. But so I was like, so what do you mean by what process? And he was like, well, you know, like, do you when you read a book, do you always have to finish? And I said, no. I hop around a lot. I don't finish things. I have so many things I haven't finished. I literally have an album with music that is just kind of like 80-75% sitting there. No, that's not finished. I don't. Deadlines give me a lot of stress, and especially when it's, you know, something that's like, especially when it comes to like music, it's like, well, nobody is listening to my music. Like literally only my family and my friends are listening to my music. So I mean, I really don't have any stress. It's not like I'm Beyonce or like Justin Bieber, like 60 million people are waiting to hear my music. I mean, like, that is so much stress, right? So yeah, being famous is a lot of stress. But anyway, so going back to books. No, I'm like literally, you can't believe I'm like reading like, I don't know, 5 to 7 books at the same time. And there are books that I would stop reading for like 3 months, and then I will pick it up again, and then, you know, and then there are books that I just finish one sitting because, you know, I really enjoy it. It really depends. I truly don't believe in deadlines, in goals, or in, you know, plans and stuff, because I mean, you know the saying, right? When you make plans, God laughs. So what's the point of it? I'm such a person who goes with the flow. I just kind of like drift, and you know, and the thing is, most importantly, you change, we change, the world changes, things change. So I just don't like rigidity. I don't like rigidity. But at the same time, you know, sometimes rigidity is a little good because, you know, sometimes you just feel lazy and just don't want to do anything. And having a little rigidity can push you through, right? So, I don't know. But my boyfriend asked me, like, so, well, because, you know, he's like completely opposite. He is like disciplined. He goes to the gym every day. I mean, like, he eats healthy, clean. He like wakes up at like 7 o'clock in the morning and just like, you know, go to work and come back. And he is so responsible, which is what I really attracted me to him. He is like completely opposite of me, right? I am like kind of feminine. I'm like kind of, you know, I'm like a pasta. I'm like so fluid. And but he is like a iron, right? I mean, like, he is just all about like goals, plans, steps. How do you get there? You know, bam, bam, bam. And sometimes, you know, I've asked him, like, do you ever feel like you want to give up? And he's like, yeah, of course. But, you know, I just remind myself, what is my original intention? Like, when, you know, like, why did I want that thing that I want to achieve? And when I remember that, it just gives me so much motivation. And I'm like, oh wow, okay, that's not like me at all. I mean, I am constantly changing. And but anyway, so he asked me, like, would you do you like the way you are, and would you like, you know, the opposite? Basically that, you know, the rigid, you know, discipline and stuff. And I said, no. I mean, yes and no, right? But no for like 80%, yes for like 20%. No, because, you know, I like it because first of all, you never know what's gonna happen, and whatever happens, you just kind of accept it. But 20% yes, because, you know, being like the way I am, being so fluid, so like whatever happens, being kind of like just, you know, like go with the flow. Sometimes it doesn't have a sense of stability, and it's, you know, having a discipline sometimes does make things a little easier. For example, if you have a discipline, have like a very strict routine, like this is exactly what you do on a Monday, you know, when you wake up, you're not gonna question yourself, what am I gonna do today? What is going to happen? What is, you know, but you're just gonna know that, okay, wake up, breakfast, gym, work, volunteer, volleyball, whatever, okay? Like that's your routine. So maybe a little bit, I don't know. But one thing I do know is I like to perform, and there is no question about it. I like to express myself, and that's what I like. And the reason why I like to perform is because having an audience in front of me really helps me perform, helps me express, because when there's nobody in front of you, who are you going to express yourself to, right? So that's why thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening, hearing me out. And so yeah, but anyway, I'm just gonna go bake a cake right now.